Yo, yo, hang on. I'm up here picking up the load. So last year, I owed zero taxes, right? Zero taxes. Everything worked out perfectly fine. Light bright as first. Everything worked out perfectly fine. I owed no taxes. Everything gravy. Well, this year, what's up, Dre? This year, the folks over at Quality, they go send me an email saying, "Dear Mr. TRB, you owe $15,000 in taxes." I said, "I owe how much there, sir?" Excuse me, sir. I owe how much? They said you owe 15,000 and some change. I said, no. Nope. Nope. Yeah, you owe no. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna need you to go back. I'm gonna send you this form. Alright? I'm gonna send you this form. You're gonna have to redo all the numbers. You're doing something absolutely wrong. You're overlooking something. Because I did everything I did last year. Here's my fuel receipts. Hey, I paid $37,000 in lease payments. Yeah, I made over $150,000. Yeah, you forgetting something. You forgetting the per diem. You forgetting something. You forgetting something, because you ain't gonna come over here and tell me I owe 15,000 and what? Nah. Not happening. Oh, but you got 72 months to pay it off. It's nothing to pay off. I'm technically supposed to be at a loss. I'm supposed to be at a loss. So you take that 15,000 number that you have, go ahead, take this piece of paper right here and rework all that numbers. You know, now if you bring it down to about 2,000, 3,000, we good. Hey, Pearl, what's going on? Did you put all your deductions in? I thought I did. I obviously didn't. So I went and got a printout. Now here's the funny part about it, though. I have Quality doing my taxes. I like using Quality. You can TransFlow. You know, it's kind of like the Quick Trip or whatever app, you know, a tax app. Just take a picture, send it off or whatever. The guy who I had before, he was good. He was consistent. He would send me my monthly revenue papers, meaning, you know, this is how much you spent in fuel, this is how much you did this, and that. The guy left. I ended up getting somebody else. They left. I ended up getting somebody else. They left. So now I got this particular individual here. One, he was not able to access my pay information from the company that I'm leased on to. Why? I don't know. I gave him all the information he need. Look, don't bother me. I ain't gonna bother you. You go in there. You get all the information you need. Two, when I called him, he for some reason thought I worked for a whole nother company that don't even have the same initials. You know what I'm saying? Don't even have the same lettering. Don't start with the same letter. Don't end with the same letter. The letters in the middle, they don't match. You can't even do it backwards or forwards. None of that. He was like, oh, then I've been sending the emails to the wrong individual or the wrong company to get your, okay, well, go on and get that taken care of. This is the company that I work for. Swift Knight Warner, CR England. You know what I'm saying? Who's over here? Mexicali. All right. So he finally started sending me, out of the year, he sent me maybe 2, maybe 3 reports, but his reports will be wrong. His reports will be like This month, you made about 10 to 13,000, but your fuel was 15 to 20,000. That don't even make sense. I said, not only that, the economy bad, so I don't think I'm making 13,000. I might be making bring home $2,000 here, $3,000 there, 1,500 here, $4,000 there, or something like that. I don't know. But he's sending me reports that don't match. He sent me one report where he only went off 1 week, where he was like, in this week you made 5,000. He said in this week you made 2,500, but your expenses was 5,000 and something. It doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. Hey, bud, yeah, I'm listen. When you get above 40, you can start calling people bud. Hey, bud, yeah. Nah, that's not right. That's not right. I'm gonna go ahead and send you each pay stub. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. My bank account has a way better number than what you're telling me. Yeah. Even my com data has more money than what you're telling me. That. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. This is me. Yeah. That guy. Right. No, the guy. Yeah. No, I work here. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. All right, thanks. Click, the Bluetooth, click. So, I had my company. I said, hey, can you send me a statement? Now, the funny thing about my company, which was weird, you pay bobtail insurance, you pay trailer rental fees, you pay the electric log, like for your com data or for your ELDs, Some companies might have administrative fees. Some company might have this fee or that fee. Well, if I'm paying that, I'm writing that off. If I'm paying that, I'm writing that off. So I had to call today and said, give me a printout from January 1st to December 31st. They was like, printout of what? I was like, of all the, cargo insurance, if that's on there, they were like, oh, well, maybe this person can help you with that. I was like, yeah, hello? Yeah. I said, yeah, I need I know y'all got it on, I'm pretty sure I got it on the Excel sheet. I need the whole year of insurance, tax, titles, IFTA. I don't know if I can write off IFTA. I'm pretty sure I can. I don't see why I couldn't. I'm paying it. It's coming out your money. You should be able to pay it. Bobtail insurance, trailer rental fee, this is that. Oh, well, I'm not sure you can write that off. You've been around since 1914. How you not know if you can write that off? Oh, you got thousands upon thousands of trucks out here running. No, you can't tell me you don't know if I can write that off. It can't. If I'm paying for it, if you're paying for it, you can write it off. Repeat after me. If I'm paying for it, I can write it off. All right? You with me? So finally they give me to somebody and she was like, oh yeah, you paid X amount of thousands in truck things, you paid 8,000 in this, you paid 1,700 in that, 850 in this, 700. I was like, okay, you were the lady that I want. Send me that email. Boom, got the email, had to send it off. I said, I told the guy before I sent it off, I said, if I owe 15,000, now that means I'm going to need at least 15,000 in write-offs, right? He was like, no, I don't think it works like that. You can't listen. When you're dealing with money, you got to be precise. You got to be exact. What do you mean think? It's either you can or you cannot. You will write it off or you will not. There's no maybe you can. No. You are the tax professional per se. You are the tax professional per se. I don't know what you got to do. If you got to finagle them numbers, you know what I'm saying? If you got to split them numbers up and put it in your, I don't know. You're gonna have to do this to the numbers. You're gonna have to until they gone. Because this 15,000. It is not the business. Now, For some strange reason, like I have intuition. All right, I'm big. I'm keen on signs. You know, some just don't feel right. Well, I didn't have that feeling. The feeling I had was, ha ha, no, you gonna have to do something with them numbers. You know, so I sent them the form. They gonna have to do something about that. $15,000 in taxes. Now, will I owe taxes? Yes. Why? Because I didn't pay myself like I was supposed to pay myself. You guys got to remember that. You got to remember to pay yourself. Look at what's the poverty number of your state or whatever. You know, if you don't make this, you are low income. And whatever low income is, you can try and shift that money over to a variety of pay companies that will take the taxes out and cut you the check for them. All right? There's a lot of ways to finagle the taxes. Of course, as a black man, a lot of us, for whatever reason, we just now getting hip to that. We just not getting hip to that. Like the white folks know what to do. Oh, Jose and them. Oh, CPA strength gonna come in here. Who do your taxes? Do you see CPA? Quality. The people I get my truck from, they work for Capital 19 and they do my taxes. You know, we just not starting to get into it. It's just weird that a CPA just so happened to hop in when I say taxes. You know, say I don't know if you was Google searching it. Welcome to my channel. Feel free to subscribe. If you doing videos about taxes, hey, plug. You know, but I shouldn't owe. If Amazon's $1 billion company, they don't owe no taxes. I should owe no taxes. I don't have that type of money to buy that type of experience to do my taxes, of course. But 15,000 is not. Oh, okay, that's what's up, man. I've never seen your name, CPA. Appreciate you. That is not the business. Because if you're a professional company, you got me on 15,000. I feel like I can just go ahead and take the reins. I just go ahead and try to do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of YouTube videos out there to find some way to finagle. And I ain't saying to finagle. I want to be honest in my taxes because, you know, I am a tax-paying American citizen, you know, rather if I like whatever or not. But tell me I owe 15,000. I mean, just a whole lot of head jiggling. You owe 15,000. Hey, like Bernie Mac. No. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to figure that out. Simply Risk Taking Internet Association and the chat room. No Tober tax? Nah. I have them to do taxes. You can do your own taxes. Is it hard? It's getting a lot easier now that everybody got apps and tell you different ways and how to do things. There's still some tips and tricks that you should definitely know and figure out. But 15,000? God damn, let me go. 15,000? You got me all the way messed up. That is not happening over here, homie. 15,000, I just go file bankruptcy for $750. Start me a whole nother company. Start me a whole nother company. And call it a day. How many of y'all out there been in that situation? Well, all of a sudden, you find out you owe how much? That shit was hilarious. It was hilarious. He said he deal with it every day. Buddha, how Buddha Black? How much did you owe? Oh, I'm getting loaded. I just found somebody who knew what to do. 15K investment in a family duplex. Hey, the super chat, you keep your super chat, but I thank you. Who gave the super chat? I see $10 there. I don't know if it. Big Rig CEO. Hey, I saw you over on Jeff's show, man. I'm real interested in them trailers. Jeff be talking some of that good. I can recommend an accountant you need. She is amazing. You know what? Once I get away from here, I definitely might get in contact with you. I need oil in my clippers. I need some oil in my clippers. I ain't got no coconut oil in here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, they coming back to life. They coming back to life. I didn't want to get my hair cut till I left out and go to Jamaica. I'm going to Jamaica. They coming to life. All right, let's see. Are you LLC or S Corp? I'm LLC. PDG Tax Service and Bookkeeping. I'm about to check them out. I don't. Are they easy? Like 11,000 and some change? Sheesh. Come on, baby. See my hands going over my lip. Yeah. I need to work on my clip game. I know, huh? I'm sorry. Listen, the hair keep going in my mouth. So I apologize about this right here. Shit was mad irritating. Send me your email address. Well, I ain't worried about it this year. When I get my own truck, I'll be putting that out. I know, I'm sorry. I know. I mean, how many truckers have you seen just get on here and start shaving up? I mean, my bearded folks know what I'm talking about with the hair getting in your mouth, but yeah, 15 grand, buddy. That's gonna suck ass. That's gonna suck ass. You're paying 50% on your profit and self-employment taxes with an LLC. If you make S Corp, you don't pay self-employment tax. This is my thinking face. Disregard. This is my thinking face. Yeah. Okay. I just need to get the hair out the corner of my mouth. All right. Let's see. I got my air gun down there. All right. I know you got it. No. Nah. We just paid off a trip. I still got one more plane ticket to buy. That plane ticket gonna be $700 something for my niece or the granny to come on through. But we gotta learn the tax game, people. And I ain't saying this, for my black folks. I'm saying this for anybody and everybody. Once you get out of a certain tax bracket, you gotta start learning the tax game. And to learn the tax game is boring, tedious, or just have the money to pay somebody that you know that has your back. And that's a big thing. But when you go to pay somebody to do your taxes, I had one or two people that I had in mind to do my taxes, and they charged me an exorbitant amount of money to do my taxes. And they hit me with that phrase, it's a write-off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pay the CPA as a write-off, so we're just gonna charge you a little bit more, so you'll be able to go ahead and write that off anyway. So instead of giving me, 10 grand a year, just gonna give me 20 grand a year. Just write it off. If I gave her 20 grand a year, I probably would get 5,000 back. I need to clean them clippers out. But yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Patricia Griffin, I got you. I got you. Let's see. A write-off is still money out of your pocket. It's true. But I mean, the good thing about a write-off, of course, is if it's money out your pocket to better what it is you want to do and not better what Uncle Sam wants to do with your money, You need to talk to Woody. Hey, did I see something about Woody getting out the truck? Can't be blowing horns around no truck drivers. We immediately gonna look and think it's time to go. But attitude, what's going on? But yeah, man, shout out to Woody. Shout out to Woody. If I would have took his advice X amount of years ago, I probably would have had 4 or 5 trucks sitting at the house, fiddling my balls, playing Xbox. I'm about to try to start a new, go to H&R Block. Nah, H&R Block is for people that makes less than what I make. Hey, I'm hating on H&R Block. Hey, look, I'm acting all bougie. H&R Block, for the amount of money that the gross that I bring in, can't do it. Can't do it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't accustomed to, especially in my neighborhood. I go with my 1099. They be like, "Can I get a manager? Can I get a manager? What am I supposed to do with this?" Going with a box of receipts. Oh, Buddha, I know you tripping, man. I know. Rip off and people off. Rip off and people off the steer. Hey, they was cool when I was making 34, 35, 40,000 a year. They was cool. They probably still be cool because once I start properly paying myself, 28,000 a year, I go in there and do taxes myself. Anybody heard about the CPA? Probably know. You heard about the bill that they passed? I don't know if they passed it. No, I think they passed it, about how it's illegal now for the government to have a free website for people to do their taxes for free. Y'all heard anything about that? I was like, what? They had a clause in there saying that the government cannot interfere with the practices of privately owned tax places. I forget how it goes. The terminology might be wrong right there, but thank you for that $10. Yeah, they passed a bill. Where did I hear that on? Was it Phil DeFranco? You can be nonchalant of the coffee maker like Woody. Hey, Woody got me on keto. I did it heavy, and then I fell off. Then I'm gonna get back on it, and then I fell off. But now I gotta get on it and stick with it, because I want to do a lot of traveling here pretty soon. I found for the people that follow me on Instagram, you might have seen the new YouTube channel that I made. Don't worry about it, ain't no content on it. I just wanted to lock the name down and use it. I need to use it for 30 days. So if I did put something on there, it'd be super random. Let's see. Why you ain't do a video on that, bro? Why I didn't do a video on what? Oh, on the I'm not a tax person. I'm not a tax person. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. Take my test January 3rd. Any advice? Get it in. Listen, pay attention, get it and get it in. That's it. That's it. Nowadays, asking for advice to pass the truck driving test, driving, yeah, okay, this is the tips I use to turn a corner or to back up. But the test, that shit is all online. There's 3 apps you can download that give you every answer to any test in the United States of America. There is no reason to fail that test now. Because you ain't got to sit down and read no more. Well, you read, but it's more practice, test, practice, test, practice, test, practice, test, pass, and then you just go in there. There was questions that I answered on the hazmat that I didn't even think about. As soon as I read the first line, bloop, 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 this answer, bloop, bloop, this answer, that tanker, you know. As soon as they said, what's surge or sway or bow, something like that, as soon as I seen that question, boom, knew the answer already. So, yeah, y'all be good to go on the written test. That used to be the hardest part. Driving now is the hardest part because different equipment, you know. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm about to get on out of here. I got $10 on the super chat. I don't know what to do with that now. Do you still use Uber Freight? I use Uber Freight all the time. Here's the cool thing about Uber Freight. All right. One, hey, 15,000 King D-Raj. I need your help. I need to start a GoFundMe. You know what I'm saying? King D-Raj. I need a GoFundMe. What was I just talking about? Uber Freight, you can see everything. So it'll show you the rate. So if you're looking for a specific rate, just hit suggested, boom, rate. $2.43, $3. I've been making good money off Uber Freight still. Uber Freight that came through in the clutch a few times. Not only that, Uber Freight, JB Hunt, I don't know about JB Hunt. JB Hunt's still good, but they're oversaturated right now. So, you know, you got to have more than one tool in your pocket. All the click and go apps, they are going to win. And I'll tell you why. Because at 5 o'clock on Friday, East Coast time or West Coast time, you know, I support the D.A.T board 110%. If you want 30 days free, go check the comment down below. You get 30 days free of the D.A.T board, the D.A.T board, 30 days free. Run it. Make as much money as you can. Run it. But on weekends, ain't a lot of stuff popping on D.A.T. Guess who's popping? Uber Freight, Convoy, JB Hunt, maybe even Coyote from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna redo the paperwork though, D-Raj. Don't even worry about that. Shout out to D-Raj, man. Don't even know what to do with yourself. I got a couple things that I'm about to do with D-Raj. That's outside of trucking. I'm actually looking to go local because my kids need a lot of attention right now. I don't know if it's because they're in a certain stage, but mom is overworked and underpaid and underappreciated. And when daddy home, things are a little bit easy on her. So I need to get home and help raise my kids, be there, go to their schools. You know what I'm saying? Like I did. Like I came home Thursday. I was at my kids' school Thursday, Friday, sat in the class. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there with the teachers and stuff like that. Taxes are a touchy subject. They are. But what I was saying is, like, we need to start learning the tax code. Like we talk all this, I'm making all this money, but when it comes down to the taxes, it's hit or miss. Snyder is now offering free paid training with no contract to sign. You get your license and go drive anywhere. Bang, there you go. Info. But yeah, so I seen a job that I would love. Meaning, I don't want no job where I gotta unload the truck. I don't want no job where I gotta drive overnight. This job, working for the county of San Diego, just delivering shit. Be home, off on weekends and holidays, but it's the stability of the double benefits that I would get and the side hustles that I'm looking to get into. And if it's hard to sit down and do a resume, bro. I did a resume 20 years. Shit. I sat down 13 times to do a resume and end up getting drunk and playing Xbox. Discipline. Gotta have that discipline. Hey, I hope it works out too. Well, I'm not planning on doing it until after I get back from vacation. So I'm about to try to run hard this month. Make as much money as I can. Jump on the flight to Jamaica. Go do the vacation thing. Come on back, and then I'm gonna go heavy on the local tip. Because I noticed the difference when I'm home. She noticed the difference as well. And I just need to be there. They got apps for resume. I know they got apps for resume, but you gotta Swift Transportation. When did I work there? Shit. Let me go to my videos. Okay, I started that Swift video that's on private that nobody's saying no more. That got like 300,000 views. I had to take it out because there was some sensitive information in there. Okay, so what does Swift do? Okay, let me go to their website. Okay, as a driver, you do copy, paste, slightly word it. Boom. Okay, now next job. Swift Knight Warner. See this and that. Independent contractor. What do they do? Shit. Go to that website. Copy, paste. What do you do before that? Oh, I was worked at Qualcomm as a set chip inspector. What did you do before that? Temp at Qualcomm for such verification. You know what I'm saying? It's just sitting there just Ciroc. Root beer. Ciroc. Buzzed. Xbox. Sleep. Wake up. Eat. Okay, let me do the resume now. I done slept for 15 hours. What's the address? Oh, let me Google the address. Copy. Paste. Why is it not taking it? Fuck this goddamn resume builder. This shit is tedious. Tedious. I can't do it. I can do it, but if I want this job, I need to do it. I was looking at stuff like coach, trolley. I used to drive city bus back in the day when I had my class B. I don't know if I want to deal with people like that. Doing a job like I do, you're very spoiled. And what I mean by spoiled is I go where I want, I do what I want, and I deal with who I want to deal with. I don't have to deal with nobody. Like, I'm all to myself. So if I was to get this job where driving around, I don't know, delivering, packages or shit for the county and state of California, I'm not working no Coca-Cola. That's hard work, bro. I used to do that. Get a printout from the Social Security office. I have to go down there, wait at a public government building and wait with them and the people around. And then the Social Security office, I'm gonna have to deal with bums and meth heads trying to get their checks. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right. I hate filling them out. I asked my wife, I try to get my wife to do it. I'm like, hey, you be at work, you ain't doing nothing. Fill out my resume. I ain't doing that. Nah, babe, come on now. Just fill out my resume for me. I ain't doing that. Hey, I know Keity Wee would have did it. Hey, if she ever watched this video, I know Keity Wee would have did it for Party Hard if she ain't done it already. You know what I'm saying? Big Rig Radio, yo, big monies. Taxes. Jeff, I owe $15,000. They gonna go rework those numbers though. But who am I to put what I don't like off of my wife like that though? Yeah, Buddha. Like, look, I don't like to do this. Here's all the information. Just go to Indeed and just copy paste from Indeed. All right. I'm interested in them trailers. What you doing now? Taxes is zero. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why y'all need to go listen to Jeff. They said I owe $15,000. They ain't have all my information. The same people didn't even know where I worked at. So, where Dre at? Dodge that is exactly why. Hey, and I can't see because I'm gone. I can't hit her with certain shit. Like if I was there every day, I was like, look, if you a good wife, you know what I'm saying? You know your place, okay? You know your place. If I tell you to fill out this resume, I can't do it. I can't do it. Well, one, it ain't gonna work anyway. I don't have a wife that's a pushover. I couldn't deal with a woman like that. Got a wife that's mad proud and mad strong. When and that attitude flip on, you know it. You ever stood by somebody and just get hot for no reason? It's my wife. She get angry. You get mad. Kids get mad. Even the car start driving aggressively. Like, why? How is this machinery just all of a sudden RPMs is up to 20,000? I don't understand. FedEx Freight. I don't want to do FedEx because I can't sleep on FedEx. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I could drive 100 miles, sleep for 8 hours, be perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? If I do FedEx, you're on a schedule. FedEx ain't no joke. Pearl be moving what? She be moving that mail. I need something very lackadaisical, but at the same time, you gotta understand, this job doesn't pay shit. I think they said between 32 and 44,000. But I have stability. I'll be home to raise my kids. And I feel like the side hustles that I'm looking at, that I'm very interested in, I feel like we'll make a lot of money over time. So, because of my personality and who I am. And that little bitty shave did something to the beard. Bro, go back to Swift and lease 8 trucks, then go home. Hey, man, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Now I'm going to be responsible for all these other people. I ain't ready for all that. 2 phases in my near future. You should come over. Jeff, if you can get me dedicated freight that get me home on Friday, off on weekends, leave out Monday, something like that, and a truck, and a trailer, and some plates, and some tennis shoes, some underwear, preferably 4X. I'm a big boy, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Hey, Jeff, if you do get some Amazon dedicated freight, I just might do it. I'm very lackadaisical now. He said it's only money. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's only money. Very lackadaisical. No, don't get me wrong. I run heavy, but I'm lackadaisical. All right. At the job where I'm at now, I'm spoiled. Dumb spoiled. Like, I don't feel like running. I don't have to tell people I'm going home. They ask me, where you at? You got my e-logs. You can see where I'm at. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know. Have you thought about working local for UPS? No. Hopping in and out that truck with 400 pounds on these knees. I don't mean to laugh. You know how sometimes when you get older, you start to hear creaks and sounds and shit. Getting out the bed. If you gotta kick that leg to get out the bed, you know what I'm saying? You gotta sit, and then you just sit at the edge of the bed and you just start to contemplate your life and your day and what you did yesterday. You start looking at the floor like, I can't find my other shoe. Why is the kids' clothes in here supposed to be in? You know, just certain stuff. You just be like, I'll leave it alone. But this job, yeah, it pays small, but it's for the county, so I get raises. You know, like what's the wage because you're alive? Cost of living wage. I get cost of living raises and this and that. Be off on holidays and weekends. You know, and because I do need to be home. I definitely see where my authority needs to be inserted into the family dynamic. It's only been there for a little bit, but if we be good for 4 days, or we be good for a week, or we be good for a month, that is leaving. You know? So it is what it is. Family first. I'm old. I don't work. I wish. Jeff, you be out there working, man. I don't want to hear it. You be out there cutting the grass in your garage with all your fancy, shiny tools that shape like this, and that could do this, and that got a little nods that go red like that, and all kind of oils and ointments, you know what I'm saying, and lubricants and stuff. My truck had 34,000. It's a 2016. Didn't you go with the international joints or the Mac? I was watching your video yesterday though, and yeah, how you look at those trailers and stuff like that. I didn't know half the stuff that you was talking about until now about the air kits and all that stuff. I always learn something from Jeff. I just pop in, don't say nothing, just listen. Just listen. See? Boom. The local joints. But anyway, I just want to get on here and holler at y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. All right. You out there making an honest living. Boom. Shout out to I was watching some of Party Hard's video. You're like, if I want to buy a four-wheeler, I buy a four-wheeler. It's my money. You're absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely. I can't tell you my next move. I got like 4 things in the works right now. I can't necessarily tell you what the next move is. Smitty in the building. Because that's for me to know. And, you know, when you start to say the things that you're doing, there's 2 things that can happen. Somebody's going to say that's the wrong move. There's 3 things. Somebody's going to say that's the right move. And somebody might follow the move that you're doing. And I've learned my lesson on recommending certain stuff because it might work for me, but it might not work for somebody else. And when it doesn't work for somebody else, especially people that I care about, you know, it hurts my heart. So I try to stay off of what I'm doing. I mean, eventually you're gonna see, and you're gonna catch on. You're gonna catch on. You know, but I ain't gonna put it out there per se. You know, hey, yeah, pound gang with people that you care about, you know, and it don't work, you just be like, shit, that hurt. You know what I'm saying? That hurt. Like, but you know, it's just thinking about it got me like, yeah, I would never tell nobody to do what I'm doing. No more. So try catering. I don't want to cater. I don't want to drive around with food per se. If I could just find somewhere I can just drive, bump a dock, get unloaded, head out. I get to Cali this summer, I will call you up. Hey, that's what's up, man. Just let me know, because you know my house is a mess. So if you try to stop by, we gotta call the cleaners to come on in. You know, nah, but yeah. If anything, you know, I should have just went on and gave my $3 grand to RST. I would have been perfectly fine. Consistent freight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I was talking about Party Hard. Shout out to Party Hard. Cause you know, he was, somebody saying why he buy a 4-wheeler and not a house. It's that man's money. The trip that we about to take right now costs about enough. Let's just say enough. And some people gonna be like, he could have spent that money on A, B, C, D. It's my money. It's my family, my life. I do what I want to do that works for me. All right, so I definitely understand that. You know, right there. Yeah, what's your other YouTube channel? I got 2 other YouTube channels now. Don't worry about it. If you find it, you find it. If you find it, you find it. But shout out to Jeff, man. Shout out to everybody in here. I have an 18-wheeler at the house. Hey, so what are you saying? So what are you saying? Am I gonna have to catch a flight? Are we gonna have to work out something? Listen, this truck had 89,000 miles on it. All right, this thing now got 301,000 miles on it, and 2.5 years. Is it 3 now? Running like a dream. Okay, all right, Jeff. I take care of the equipment. Let's work out something. If you do actually, but for real, if you do find something, Jeff, where I don't have to work hard and I can still make decent money, let me know. Hotwire, here we go. Oh, cut out. He's looking for hotels and plane tickets. You done got me nervous now. You done got me nervous. I feel you spend that. Hey, I need to spend that $15,000 on this trip and then go write it off. Go write it off. Shit. But other than that, I'm about to get on out of here, man. Y'all been absolutely awesome. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for just listening. You know, YouTube is a place where I come and vent, talk shit, and have fun. You know, I'm not into the teaching and stuff like that. But I heard about Uber and Lyft going on strike. But what is that supposed to prove? That ain't gonna do nothing but make the cab companies more money. I don't know. I ain't look too much in it. But you know, like a lot of people been around, like Jeff, Dre, Buddha, Reggie been around for years since day one. You know, and I really do appreciate it. Even though I'm not doing a lot of YouTube lately, I really do appreciate y'all for coming in here and rocking with me. I thank you. All right, it's TRB.